Puerto del Rosario isn't the part of Fuerteventura people usually get excited about first. So the question is that unfair? Because this is the capital of the island. It's where a lot of people arrive, pass through, or barely think about it all. But sometimes places like that end up surprising you a bit more than the obvious stops do. So in this walk, that's really what I wanted to figure out. Is Puerto del Rosario actually worth stopping for? Or is it just one of those places you move through on the way to somewhere better? We're going to have a proper wander, see what the seafront's like, what sort of feel the town has, and whether there's more to it than first impressions suggest. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, do give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and come along with us. Let's see what Puerto del Rosario is actually like on foot. So, big question, do we go left to the beach, right to the promenade?
I'd say right to promenade.
Let's go right.
Promenade. You've done your research.
Aye.
Right to promenade.
Stumpy tree. Sculptures are nice, aren't they? The little promenade is kind of nice. It's just
Very nice.
not very long, I don't
Two of our
think.
friends were here for a week before. Remember? The big cargo ship. I wouldn't cargo.
It's a ferry. You can see the back of it coming down.
Probably goes to the islands, wouldn't it?
Oh, look at these places over here. They look a lot more traditional.
Yeah, they love that.
They're cool. I like them. Great big seashell. Most of the sculptures, they seem to be like seashells, which I suppose makes sense because you're down by the sea. But it does make sense really when I think about it. That's a rather scary looking one up there. Bye bye. ferry. Just step. I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of the sandworms out of Beetlejuice. So I think that's why it's so scary looking to me. Those things freaked me out when I was a kid. Wouldn't mind one of them.
You just throw a sports bike.
Yeah. Be great fun. They certainly do like their statues around here.
What?
They certainly do like their statues.
Statues. Yeah, they do. They're cool though. I mean,
They're funky.
they look at sea strand place too. Like, oh.
Right. Let's go sit for a while.
Yeah,
If we can find a seat. Lovely doggy. That's it. They're cool. Thanks very much. That's it. Thank you. That's it.
Take pictures of these.
So, we got Barraquitos.
Look nice anyway.
Did
Look
it?
nice. You got two of these nice lately. They just ordered two of them. Wait till over door. That's a really cool picture of my titties.
Oh, they're lovely.
Alright.
Yeah, they're delicious. They're actually freaking delicious.
Really nice.
Yeah.
It's so handy though that
Super nice, like.
so handy that we
Right, Barraquito done. That was absolutely lovely. And now we're heading back out again. Walking along from the cafe along the Mulde Pozo in a while. And this is probably where Puerto del Rosario starts to matter a bit more in terms of the first question. Because if you were judging it quickly, you'd probably just say, Yeah, it's nice enough, job done. But once you get out here, with a bit more space around you, and the sea beside you, and the town sitting behind you, you get a better feel for what kind of place it actually is. Puerto del Rosario is the capital of Fuerteventura, but it doesn't really feel grand or showy. It feels more like a place people actually use every day, not somewhere that's trying too hard to impress you. And I like that about it. There's a sense of honesty to it. It's not overly polished, not especially flashy, but it has these nice little bits of personality all the way through. The sculptures, the promenade, the working port feel, the cafes, all those small things that make it feel like a real place rather than just somewhere where visitors stop and get off a cruise ship. And as we go along, you're going to see one of the stranger and more memorable sights in the town too. I'll let you see that for yourself in a minute. So it's something you definitely don't expect to casually walk up to after coffee. Although, after the last video, maybe you will a bit. It's out here at the end of Muel de Pozo. So the landmark is here. You're not seeing it yet, but it is here. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that stunning? The beach is amazing as well, by the way. So we've got all the people swimming and stuff. Still haven't seen the landmark I'm talking about though. Have any of you guessed what it is yet? Because it could be a shock, it might not. I'm not too sure how you're going to take it at this stage. Here it comes. It's another whale! It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like seeing these whale skeletons. They're really decent landmarks. They're a little bit odd. They're definitely dramatic looking. Look at that with the ship. And here you are inside it. So just a little bit of fun. I thought you might enjoy it. This part of the walk, it does have a nice feel to it. There's a definite breeze going on. You can definitely hear that. You've got the sea either side of you, and enough going on that it never feels boring here. That might be the thing with Puerto del Rosario. It's not the kind of place that hits you immediately. It just kind of gets there. You can feel that this is a town, and it's also the sea. It's not just a nice holiday kind of place. There's ferries, there's port life, the waterfront, and all of that gives it a slightly more grounded feel than some of the more touristy places out there. Look at this little guy. Isn't he gorgeous? Or she, I don't know. Might be a boy or girl, not sure yet. But that's the funny thing with places like this. Sometimes it all takes just one moment. With a little bit of music, somebody playing the promenade, people slowing down for a second, and suddenly the place feels so much better. It's not spectacular. It's got these cool little moments where you just sit down and relax and have a bit of fun with it. I think that's probably Puerto del Rosario all over. It's not really begging for your attention. It's just kind of getting on with it. And there's something nice about that as well. So, that's our walk around Puerto del Rosario. And I think the answer to that question from the start of this video is yes. And it is worth stopping. Maybe not for the reasons that make somewhere an instant favourite. I mean, it wouldn't be a place that I'd be running to get back to. It's a nice town. I did enjoy it. It's easy to walk. The seafront is pleasant. The sculptures are cool. And there's enough going on that it feels like it's worthwhile. At the same time though, if I'm being honest, it does feel a little less exciting and probably a little less pretty than some of the upcoming stops in this series. That doesn't mean it's not worth seeing, it just means that it's a place you'll appreciate once you've walked it. So yeah, nice town, enjoyable walk, worth stopping for. Just maybe not one that steals the show. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're still here, you really should subscribe. And stick around for the rest of the series, because there are definitely some really good stops still to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.